Norman Rockwell's Freedom from Want depicts a classical American Thanksgiving. As the holiday became bigger and it became a larger family holiday, families started to add their own cultural dishes to go along with the traditional stuffing and turkey. Like several other groups, African Americans have taken the traditional Thanksgiving dinner and added their own dishes as well as created their own ceremonies and celebrations to be held during this time. The Great Migration, or the relocation of more than 6 million African Americans from the rural South to the cities of the North, Midwest, and West, took place from 1960 to 1970. This had a huge impact on urban life in the United States. Driven from their homes by unsatisfactory economic opportunities and harsh segregationist laws, many blacks headed north where they took advantage of the need for industrial workers. The first arose after the First World War. Thanksgiving as a holiday allows for African Americans to go back home to their southern cities to visit family. Because of this, Thanksgiving becomes a mini family reunion and is often celebrated for a whole 3 days, Wednesday through Friday. My family travels from Winston-Salem, North Carolina to my family home in Athens, Georgia. Once the family is together, the preparation of the food for Thanksgiving dinner begins. While national staples such as turkey and gravy are present in the African American Thanksgiving spread, it is also a time to celebrate African American culture by adding dishes that were brought over by enslaved people from Africa and adding dishes that African American slaves cooked to survive during slavery. Collard greens are a broad-leafy vegetable from Africa, which slaves normally cooked down with pig fat for flavor. Yams are from the same family as the potato and are a vegetable brought over from Africa, normally cooked in cinnamon and sugar to form a glaze. Black-eyed peas, a bean brought from Africa, are normally cooked down with pork fat for flavor. Chitterlings, or chitlins, are the lower intestine of the pig. While it seems gross that African slaves ate them during slavery, they only chose to eat this as a method of survival. If slave masters would eat the ham or pot roast from the pig, slaves were often given the scraps, which led them to incorporate pig feet and chitlins into their diet. Due to the long process of cleaning and their long cook time, chitlins are often a food prepared the night before. So, Aunt Jackie, when you clean these chitlins, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for extra fat, and I'm also looking for trash.
Once the chitlins are clean, they will be put in a pot with water and seasoning and boiled down for 12 hours. One 10-pound bucket yields approximately 5 pounds of cooked chitlins. Okay, so Uncle Mike, what do we have here?
We have the smoked turkey, which has been brined for 48 hours.
And how long has this been a part of our family Thanksgiving?
12 years.
So this is now a family tradition.
Serious family tradition. Without this, I can't come here.
Oh no.
Yes, without.
On Thanksgiving, eating is an all-day event. Normally, there's a large breakfast cooked so the people who are there can eat, and there's something for people to eat when they arrive to the house in the morning if they're traveling. A Southern breakfast usually consists of a lot of sausages and meats, and a Southern favorite, hog jowls, which is a part of the pig. Grits became a Southern breakfast staple due to their ability to keep you full. When the South was agricultural, it was important that one was given a breakfast that would last them until lunch. Grits are also popular because of their low cost because they're a corn product. Now grits are served with cheese and other toppings to add flavor. As mentioned earlier, the chitlins and the smoked turkeys start the night before, but most dishes are prepared the morning of Thanksgiving. The kitchen is full with people making their specialty dishes for dinner.
Don't be showing our recipes.
So what are you doing, Aunt Dean?
I am seasoning the turkey that's going to be fried. This is the fried turkey. So we have to put a lot of seasoning in it so that when she put it in oil, a lot of it come off when you deep.
During Thanksgiving, the kitchen is not just a place for women. Men join in the cooking as well. Here we have Uncle Pop making dumplings for his chicken and dumplings, which is a recipe he learned from his mother and my great-grandmother. With one turkey not being enough to feed the family, my family has gotten creative with other ways to cooking turkey. The deep fried turkey happens to be my favorite and the most interesting to watch. And of course, what is a Southern Thanksgiving without something fried? On Thursday, the men also prepare Friday's dinner, which is a smoked hog that takes 12 hours to cook in a pit. Like any other dinner party, the host or hostess makes a speech welcoming people to the event and thanking them for their attendance. Since most African Americans in the South are Christian, a grace giving thanks to God for the food is said. The host may ask clergy members to say the grace. If there are no clergy members present, then the grace falls on the shoulders of the oldest male relative.
I thank everybody because you all don't know how great.
Hey, Bobby, why do you like soul food?
Because it makes me happy.
When looking into any culture, it is important to note how food is served. During this particular holiday, food is served buffet style for maximum efficiency. It is also important to know who eats first. Now the children, women, and then men eat in that order. However, during agricultural time, men and women ate first because they needed nutrition and children did not need as much food. There are a wide variety of dishes on the buffet. Macaroni and cheese, potato salad, turnip and collard greens, Southern favorite dressing, smoked turkey, fried turkey, traditional turkey, string beans, as well as chicken and dumplings, and the most debated about Thanksgiving dish, chitlins. During dining, there are no formal seating arrangements. You literally just get in where you fit in. Controversial dinner topics don't take place in my Thanksgiving because everyone's quiet because the food's so good. Of course, with this many people, their dishes pile up easy and the cleanup is dreadful. Usually the women wash dishes in shifts, but this year the host paid a couple to wash the dishes. After Thanksgiving is just a time to sit around and catch up with family. This is important since some family members haven't seen each other in a year since the previous Thanksgiving. Some family members also take this time to catch up on their sleep. And of course, people are watching football on every TV. 1 Chronicles 16:34 says, "Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His love endures forever." Even if I am only surrounded by my extended family for one day that is Thanksgiving, I am so grateful and thankful for all their times and good food that we share together and the endless laughter that surrounds us.